Auslander. I have been a resident of Palm Beach County since 1980. I'm a native of South Florida, and I'm very pleased to be here this evening. Thank you to the Gold Coast Builders Association for sponsoring this event. I have a background in economic development. It goes back 35 years in this county. I originally built the first Section 8 housing for the elderly project in the state of Florida, and it was uniquely suited to address the needs of our elderly population. I went on to develop 683 units in total for this county and over 1,000 units of affordable housing throughout the state. Since 2002, I've been involved with Enterprise Florida as a consultant in economic development, job creation, business formation, and revitalization of our communities. I've been involved in a number of initiatives. We've invested $934 million in bioscience research institutes that we've induced to come to Florida, from Scripps, Jupiter, to Torrey Pines and Port St. Lucie, and a whole array, including Max Planck now from Germany. And we have to do more to diversify our economy, particularly Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, really throughout South Florida. It's only going to occur that we can expand our economy when we follow up with these investments with support facilities, with vendors and suppliers, and other economic development offshoots, secondary and tertiary benefits that will accrue from it. And we're running out of money. We've got to come up with some other funding, and this is what I've been active in doing for the last 2 years. We saw this coming. I've been involved in new market tax credit initiatives with the Treasury Department so that we can follow up with the investments that have been made here in Palm Beach County and just beyond. Currently, through the Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council, Enterprise Florida, we've got a total of $375 million in tax credit applications that I was instrumental in putting together, organizing, and writing that are at the Treasury Department. And these applications will come into funding in the next 6 to 8 weeks. That's going to help us to invest further dollars from the federal government in the investment that we've already started here through the state and local initiatives. We've got to solve the problem of expanding our economy before we can afford to make up the loss of $5–6 billion in our state budget. And that's going to happen through association and addressing the needs of contaminated sites with remediation, redevelopment. We're looking at issues that need to be addressed to start to clean up our state, both in the Glades with the sugar transfers of the sugar industry, transfers that are going to take place, and particularly in District 89, where we have the A.G. Holly Hospital site that's been on the verge of being shut down. And I've got plans to discuss consolidating the A.G. Holly site with the landfill site in Lake Worth and combining it for a 200-acre site that we can redevelop for a biomedical, bioscience cluster. That would include a new A.G. Holly hospital, 50 beds, instead of the 500-bed hospital that's 50 years old and costs us over $11 million a year to operate. I think the 89th district needs to have this redevelopment activity initiated. I'm the guy to do it. I've been doing large projects, 440 acres in West Palm Beach to develop affordable housing at 45th and Haverhill. And this is something that I have the experience to do and the accomplishments to back up. I've got a master's degree in urban affairs, and I've been a solid deliverer of project developments and initiatives in this county for more than 35 years. So I see that as a major interest. I'm looking at venture capital that we need to create so that we can fund the entrepreneurs that we need to start new businesses and begin ventures that are going to support the Scripps people, support the Torrey Pines, support the rest of the array of research institutes that we've
That's
attracted.
time. Thank you.
As I mentioned, I'm a native South Floridian. In fact, it's a little ironic because my name in German means foreigner or alien, rock group or a movie, if you will. But it's memorable from that standpoint, at least. And my father settled here in 1936 as a doctor. He trained most of the obstetricians, gynecologists in South Florida, University of Miami Medical School. And our family's had a tradition of public service for 8 decades now. And this is something that I wanted to do, to run for public office at a point in my life where I felt that I could make a difference, contribute to the state and to our county, and this is how I chose to do it. This campaign is focused on economic development, I think.
Let's hear from both candidates.